Welcome back to your next tutorial. I'm going to go a bit more complex on this one. So just so you see that I'm not full of it, I already did this once. So hopefully I learned a little bit by doing it. I'm going to try to give you guys a paper handout of these while we go through it. That way you can kind of see what the measurements are. That's probably going to help you out. So we're going to dive deeper into planes on this one. Not the kind that fly, but the kind that you draw on. Sorry, not to burst your bubble on this one. So planes are going to be key on this one in order to get started off. But we'll get through it either way, and it shouldn't be too bad. Maybe. I hope not. Okay, get to your inventor, and we're going to open up a metric file. It seems like we've been viewing a lot in metric lately, but, you know, we like them foreign type of measurements here. And away we go. Okay, we're going to start off with your basic 2D sketch and click your plane. Doesn't really matter which one, but I'm going to go XY just to keep it consistent. Bell. Okay, obviously I'm doing this at school today. Think I'm going to do this at home? You're funny. Ha. Alright, we're going to draw a circle here. So the diameter... Now, if you look at the sheet, this is radius. So we all know, boys and girls, that an inventor draws with diameter. So 22.5 times 2 is going to be 45. Make that first, please. Next one is in the middle. And this one's 12.5, so we're going to go 25. That's what it says on the radius. So hopefully I got my math right. I think I did. Either way, it's fine. Finish sketch. Extrude. Click it. You're going to go up 50. And press enter. So far we're doing good. Alright. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is we're going to make... Okay, next up on this is we're going to make this front part right here. So this is going to be done in a lot of levels, so just bear with me. Okay, so shift scroll so you can get to the bottom of this and go create sketch right here. Okay, I'm going to rotate my screen, so I'm kind of going sideways on this. I want to work on this plane here. It doesn't really matter what plane you work on. I'm just trying to keep it pretty consistent with what I'm doing. Okay, first thing, project geometry. I'm going to project this outside circle. If you click both, don't worry about it. Not a big deal. Okay, I need to draw two circles. Just dump them out here. We'll get the measurements later. So first one, it says 17.5. So 17.5 times 2, I believe, is 35. Calculator. Yep, 35. Where'd it go? Try that again. 35. There we go. And one more in the middle, and that says 7.5, so that'd be 15. So let's put this in the right spot first. So dimension, and click that, and click that, and go up. And that says 75 away from the middle. Okay. Next thing I need to do is draw lines on the quadrants. No. Do not. Yes. I will do this. I'm going to go out this way. We're going to do this a little bit differently from I've done in the past. We've never done this in the past, so how do you know? So go 15 up like this, and then you're just going to draw a line straight up to where it lines up with the top of this and go over to here. It looks kind of weird, but it'll make sense here in a minute. So let's trim out this, this, and this so it looks like that. Last part of this, draw a line out to here, draw a line out to here, and go ahead and trim. Yeah, it looks kind of funky to me too, but that's what the measurements said. You think the circle will be bigger, but it's not. Okay, finish sketch. Now you might be asking, why didn't we do this in the same one? I could have and then done a visibility and extruded one, then unchecked visibility, and then the other one, I don't know why I didn't. Probably because I didn't want to confuse you, but yes, there is a faster way of doing that, and I would have saved you a couple steps, but I chose not to. So extrude, And according to the sheet, it says 20. And press enter. Okay, now we're going to start to work with planes. Not the kind that fly. Okay, shift scroll to the bottom. Oops, guess what? I went the wrong way on this. Ha! Flip it. Flippy, flippy. There's my screen. Love dealing with two screens. There we go. That's how it should look. My bad. Okay. I had to do a quick change there, so there's a quick edit so you don't see me mess up as much. Alright, plane, offset from plane. I'm going to click the bottom of this. Do that again. Plane, offset from plane. Click the bottom. It's going to give you an arrow. I want to go up. Okay, it says that the gap in between the bottom and that next level is 5. So I'm going to go minus 5. That should jack it up a little bit there. Okay, hit the plane, create sketch. Alright, so you may have done this before, you may not. If you press F7, you'll get something called Slice Graphics. Slice Graphics is amazing. It helps you out when it comes to trying to line things up. So, I didn't realize this thing is at a little bit of an angle, but that's awesome. Hit Project Geometry. I want to project this and this. That way my lines come forward. If you did the rim, you should know this. Okay, then we're going to click our line here. We're going to go from top to here. And from here to here. Now we don't need to draw much else because we're going to use these as our boundary. So it should be one total object. So let's go finish sketch and let's pray this works. So this is 10 according to our sheet. Click that. Ooh, it worked. Flippy, flippy up. Change this to 10. And now we got that. So we should looking good. We can see through the hole still. Awesome. If the work plane drive you nuts, you can click it, always right click and uncheck your visibility. So let me do that again. If you don't want to see this, right click. So you have to left click it first on the edge. If you click the middle, it won't go away. And uncheck your visibility, and then that should be good. Okay? So far we're rolling along pretty good. All right, next we're going to do the angle in the middle. So if you're following along here, we're going to do this part next. It looks scary, but it's not as bad as it looks. And then we're going to do the back side after that. Okay, this is try 2. I know you have no idea what I'm doing right now, and Lord knows I don't either sometimes, but we're going to do a rib on this. I did it once in practice, and I forgot to do a rib. I just did a cut. I just did some other fancy stuff, and it just didn't work out well. So I want you to start off by clicking the XZ plane. Now, here's why it's always important to start on that 0-axis point, because it allows you to get to the planes much faster. So go ahead and hit that. Go ahead and press F7. Okay. I need to project. I don't want to project edges. In this case, actually what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw a line from here to here, then to here to here. Okay. Just drew a line. That's all I did. I hope this works. I've only done this once, so I don't have a lot of practice, so we'll see how it goes. And yes, it did add a little bit extra. That's okay. Press rib. Click that. Ooh, it worked. Click this one right here, the parallel to sketch plane. You're going to go both directions. This should be 10. Press OK. Woo! It worked. Oh my goodness. I am shocked. Alright, we're rolling along just good here, guys. Think we're getting the hang of this thing. As in we, as in me, as in me, as in you. Okay. We're going to go, and we're going to have to go back to the XY plane. Now, if you look at this thing, it goes right down the middle, but there's supposed to be a gap in the middle. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to offset from plane. So you can offset from a plane that's just a plane. So I'm going to go 2.5 because the plane gap is only 5 millimeters going both directions. Now what we're going to do is draw the back side, mirror it over, and then we should be done. So we're on the home stretch here. So go new sketch. I'm going to flippy like this. Press F7 so I can see all my geometry inside. Otherwise, I don't really know what I'm hitting here. Sorry, ignore everything on my screen. I'm going to change up what I just did. So I know that we were, last time we spoke, which is about 3 seconds ago, we were right here. I'm redoing it because I don't like how it looked the first time I did this. So we are going to start off by lining up our circle. There should be a dot here somewhere. There we go. Good old-fashioned no track there. There we go. About right in there. Go out here. 15 is one circle. The next circle is 30. Okay. I'm going to not follow the measurements on this one because it just looks way too small being 35. So I'm going to go 55. So from here to here, I want this to be 55. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw a line from here. Try to snap onto this. I'm going to go down to where it lines up with the other line. Then I'm going to go over to this. Okay. Let's see if I can snap onto this. There we go. Okay. It doesn't look straight on mine. If it's not, just do a simple like perpendicular constraint, and that should straighten her out. Don't know why I did that, but it's not a real big deal. And then I can go ahead and trim this. Finish sketch. Extrude. Extrude it. I do want to show you one thing real quick. If you accidentally click both, if you hold down Shift, it deselects whatever you're doing. So nice little feature. So the width of that is 13. Okay, we got one more step to do and then we're done. Next thing's a mirror. I'm going to hide this because I don't want to see it anymore. Right click, visibility, left click, then right click, sorry. We're going to do a mirror. So mirror's right here. Click my geometry. Click my mirror plane. XZ. Press OK. You're done. Uh-oh. No, we're not. We got to do one more thing. And I knew that we'd have to do this, so it's not a big deal. I need to extend these out. Simple. Click here, and we're going to go New Sketch. Press F7. Project geometry on both these things. Actually, I'll just project the cut edges. Finish sketch. Now watch this. We're going to do a quick extrude from that and that. Okay, see it's cutting in too deep? I'm going to back it up to about 5 if you want an exact measurement. It honestly doesn't matter for what this is. And it should attach to it. Oh, is 5 not enough? 5 is not enough. Okay, let's go 6. Don't you love when I make a little mistake on here? That looks better. Okay, cool. Alrighty, we are done. We did it. Good job. I did a little slot in back, but it doesn't give any measurements to it. There might be 5 all the way through. I don't know. I'm pretty happy with this, though. Let's just keep this as is. This is pretty. Okay, show it to me. Save it as 3D Model 2. Practice 2D Model 2. 3D Model 2. Something like that. And hopefully you got this. If not, ask questions. Talk to you later. Bye.